This is linear motion practice B number 1. Problem is, as the shuttle bus comes to a sudden stop to avoid hitting a dog, it accelerates uniformly at negative 4.1 meters per second squared as it slows from 9 meters per second to 0 meters per second. Find the time interval of acceleration for the bus. So in this problem there is some acceleration, there's a lot of numbers being thrown around, but where we're going to start? Problem solving method. We're going to write down and identify the given values, implied values, and unknown target. Check the list to make sure that the units agree, and select an appropriate equation. Right. So what's given? We've got a acceleration. It accelerates uniformly at negative 4.1 meters per second squared. Is that indicating it's getting faster or slower? Well, we're assuming it's moving forward, so a negative acceleration would mean it is slowing down. And it's going to slow from 9 meters per second to 0 meters per second. There's two velocities there. Which one's the initial? Which one's the final? Get the flow. Get the idea of the flow of the numbers from the context of the problem. It slows from 9 to 0. So 9 is the initial velocity and 0 is the final. That shows it's slowing down. It's getting slower and stopping. Find, that means our unknown, find the time interval of acceleration. Not find the acceleration, but find the time interval, find t. So we have an a v0, vf, and t. So which equation should we use here? If we look at the top one, vf equals v0 plus at, that one includes our a value, the initial velocity vo, the final velocity vf, and our unknown time. So that's it. We're going to use vf equals v0 plus at and write that down. Try to take the equation off. vf equals v0 plus at. Now we're going to plug in. This is where it's beautiful. Okay, I can actually get rid of the problem solving text. Boom. We don't need that anymore. Everything's right here in front of us. All you need to do is plug the numbers in. Now if you had not identified these correctly or didn't write them down, you may accidentally switch these. You might put a 9 and a 0, but it turns out the final velocity is 0. Don't let that bug you out. Let's go ahead with the problem here. 9 is the initial velocity. Acceleration is negative 4.1. And t is the unknown. So we're going to solve that through with algebra. 9's cancel. Negative 4.1 t. And divide both sides by negative 4.1. So our time is negative 9 divided by negative 4.1. Let's use a calculator over here. So we got a 9 divided by 4.1. And negatives will cancel out, that's why I'm not including them here. So we get 2.195 seconds, or about 2.2 seconds. Circle your answer. It's always a good idea. Okay, so that's it. It's the end of linear motion practice B number 1. And does it make sense? Go back to our problem solving. We solve for it. Does it make sense? 2.2 seconds is a pretty decent slow down time for a bus. There we go.